as hunter-gatherers, people, human beings, we're part of the eco-family. So we would gather what was necessary, but there was no storage or accumulation. Eventually, as people increased in population, we became eco-users as farmers. And then eventually we became eco-abusers with the use of fertilizers. And then, very soon, we learned that there were so many trees to be cut, and we became eco-terrorists. As terrorists, we ravaged the land, and to this day, we still behave as eco-terrorists in many places. However, some people have realized that Mother Earth cannot support us anymore and have become eco-aware. I hope that more of us are becoming eco-aware now and moving over to the next phase called eco-friendly, when we respect nature and take care of it as well. But then, the next stage is to become an eco-student. We have for too long considered nature as a kind of supplier, as a kind of inexhaustible source of anything that we need. And so we have ravaged the land and decimated forests without regard for the future. And today we realize that it is not sustainable. It cannot go on forever. And true enough, our way of life, through pollution, through the way we fish, we overfish, through the way we cultivate the ground, the soil, we are destroying the fertility of the earth's capability to support us. And therefore, we have to go back to this relationship with Mother Nature. We have to learn how nature works. Today, with all the modernity in the midst of us, we do not know enough of how nature works. And strangely, the primitive people who lived in the mountains, who have not even been to school, become our teachers, for they have lived and communed with nature. And so once we become eco-students, and this is what permaculture is all about, to learn nature's ways, to find out how nature does it, because everything that we do and everything that we want to do is happening in nature. It's just 4.6 billion years that nature is doing these things. And we, human beings, have been around for no more than 200,000 years only, from the moment we stood upright. And yet, just in the last 100 years, we have practically destroyed the resources of the earth. And thus, it's about time to change. And so from becoming an eco-student, and this is perhaps what you can call permaculture, and this can affect the way we produce our food, the way we build our houses, the way we maintain our health, for we have an ecosystem within our body. And if we do not respect that ecosystem, then we get sick, as Mother Earth is getting sick. So what is happening to the world around us is a mere reflection of what's happening inside our hearts, inside our minds, inside our way of thinking. And so, from becoming eco-students, applying it to shelter, to the way we organize our villages, our cities, the way we organize our economy, that is not based on excess and consumption and throwing away, but rather based on nature, where nothing is wasted. And then we can also redesign the way we access the abundant energy of the earth, while most of us depend now on fossil fuel, which is sunlight stored for millions of years. We have enough sunlight every day for all that the world needs, all the energy needs of the world in a year's time. Imagine, for every day of sunlight, we have all the energy, we receive all the energy the world needs for one whole year. So there is abundance. Then there's the wind, there's the air. If we learn how to tap these energies, then we do not need to dig out the fossil fuel. And going back to the point of becoming eco-students, then we become, on the next level, eco-partners. When we learn how to reciprocate with Mother Earth and how to relate with her in a way that our way of living, our way of life becomes integrally connected and linked with nature, so that as in the web of life, each part, each member strengthens the whole. And this is the call of permaculture, that we may learn this way of doing things, this method that Mother Nature has established and has followed. Okay.